Wolves. It is now apparent from part 1 of this video that wolves are capable of attacking humans. This alpha predator is known to tackle small as well as large prey. They specialize in pack hunting with highly advanced hunting techniques. Although wolf attacks on people are rare, the fear of wolves still exists around the world. Here is a list of fatal wolf attacks on humans from the 1800s. If you've missed the first part of this video, check out the card that appears right here. Fair warnings, as these are true incidents of real people. And before we go ahead, remember to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications. This is Bountiful. Deer hunter from Searcy, Arkansas. In March of 1867, a hunter had killed a deer and was skinning it when he was attacked by wolves. His body was completely mutilated when discovered. Morris Powers from Pine City, Minnesota. It was the year 1871 at a logging camp in Minnesota. While eating dinner, Mr. Powers was attacked by wolves and killed before assistance could even reach him. 2 wolves, later killed by poison, were found to have consumed portions of his clothing and 12 brass buttons. This new story first appeared in the Stillwater Messenger. A farmer from Wisconsin. In February of 1873, a farmer walked out of the woods and found a pair of boots with only the dead man's feet still in them. He also saw particles of clothing, bones, a dead dog, and 2 dead wolves. Can you even imagine seeing such a gruesome scene? The assumption was that the victim was traveling between 2 lumber camps and the wolves attacked due to harsh winter and scarcity of prey. Wolves had been very problematic at that time. Presently, Perry's Lumber Mill operates near New Auburn, Wisconsin. Olson father and son from New Rockford, North Dakota. A mother from inside the house had to sadly witness a large pack of wolves surround, attack, kill, and eat her husband and son just about 100 feet away. The pack then tried to get inside the house, but failed to do so. The mother survived, and investigators found only the bones of the father and son. This brutal incident occurred on 6th March 1888. Son of Alexander Belliveau from northern Michigan. In 1893, Belliveau and a friend were hunting when a band of wolves surrounded and overcame them, despite the young men firing shots into the pack. The friend was able to climb a tree, but sadly Belliveau was torn to pieces by the wolves at the foot of the same tree. The wolves kept Bellieu's companion trapped in the tree for several more hours, until Bellieu's co-workers from a nearby railroad camp arrived and drove the wolves away. Mr. Dugging from Menominee, Michigan. In January 1885, the temperature had dropped to minus 43 degrees Fahrenheit and the weather was so severe. Mr. Dugging failed to return that night from a hunting trip. The following morning, his friends found his body gnawed to the bone within 2 miles of their logging camp. 13 wolves that he had shot dead lay scattered near his body. At his side was his Winchester rifle with 1 round still loaded in the chamber. This news story was reported in the Las Vegas Daily Gazette. Corporal Michael McGillicuddy from Kansas. On 5th August 1868, a rabid wolf entered the Fort Leonard military outpost on the Arkansas River, violently snapping at everything and everyone, tearing tents, curtains, bed, and clothing. It entered the hospital and bit a bedridden patient, Corporal McGillicuddy, severely on the left hand and right arm, and nearly severed off his right little finger. The wolf then rushed into a group of ladies and gentlemen who were gathered socially and singing on the front steps of Colonel Wincoop's house. Colonel Wincoop and his men immediately took up arms and chased after the wolf as he ran into another structure and bit a soldier there. The wolf entered the quarters of a laundress and tried to attack her in her bed, but she was protected by the bed covers. A guard was finally able to shoot it dead. The injuries were all cauterized with nitrate of silver and washed with alkali washes regularly at the base infirmary. Hospital records show that on the evening of 6th September, Corporal McGillicuddy began showing marked signs and symptoms of hydrophobia. No further treatment was given to him. He sadly died on the 9th of September. A large Newfoundland dog that also had been bitten died with marked symptoms of hydrophobia. The other patients fully recovered. Hospital records indicate that Corporal McGillicuddy's refusal to allow amputation of his finger may have contributed to his death. These real-life stories just prove the fact that wild animals belong to the wild. Wolves remain predatory in nature and we just have to stay away from their path. Remember, never ever mess with the spine-tingling howling animal.